Happiness in tiny blue pill form, made to prevent the pain which inadvertently puts a hold on the happiness. Take 2.5 little periwinkle pills twice daily as prescribed by Dr. So-and-so, who got his PhD in Neverland. Antidepressant, anti-depression, anti-natural human emotion. Money fuels pharmaceuticals that don't even get the job done, that just put a damper on depression and auction on anxiety, a hold on a personal holocaust. 2.5 artificial emotions, an expensive potion that isn't 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Why do we subscribe to prescriptions that disable our visions, that question our own self-worth? Why not embrace our emotional inabilities and harness them as personal triumphs? Our emotions may get in the way of normal modern-day functions, but it's time we embrace our abnormalities and redirect, learn to detect, stick out our necks for those of us who are tired of taking 2.5 tiny blue pills twice daily.
Don't do it!
Thanks. This one is untitled and choppy. When I was a child, my mother told me that people wind up marrying their best friends, so since I was a child, my idea of friendship was skewed. When I was growing up, my mother said, "I love you" to my father over the phone, but never once did I hear him say it first. So growing up, my idea of love was one-sided. When we moved from the ghetto of South Florida to the outskirts of a North Carolina suburb, my parents fought over what color to paint the living room walls, as if either of them spent any time there. The nightmares that stirred me awake into sobbing hysteria brought me into my parents' bedroom for comfort, where they each slept on either side of the bed, their body heat barely touching each other. So tell me what was comforting about being embraced by cold sheets. Moving through middle school, friendships did not come easy, and I wondered which of the few I had was to become my future spouse. Foreseen divorce came during my first year of high school, and I wondered how I was supposed to love myself when my parents couldn't love each other. Seeing them grow happier with every inch they grew apart made me realize that relationships aren't forever, and with every year I aged closer to adulthood, I wondered if that applied to parents and kids too. Now away at college, I am the farthest from my parents in more ways than one, which reiterated what I learned as a child, that love can be one-sided. This one's short. Over winter break, I guess for those of you who are in school, my mom's father passed away, and just when I found the news, I just wrote this. It's short, but it's just what came to mind, and yeah. We called him Opa because he was German, and Opa means grandpa in German, so it's called Opa. You slipped away in your sleep, in a hospital bed under a sheet. You weren't aware, you didn't know that it was your time to go. You fell at your home and your wife tucked a pillow under your head, put a blanket over you, and went to bed as usual. But how could she know your blood pressure meds thin your blood too much? How could she know that when she tucked that pillow, your head was a little heavier due to the blood pooling in the spaces around your brain? And your mind, which solved complex equations, which made oils dance on canvases, which allowed your heart to be as big as it was. You lived your life to the tune of Que Sera Sera, like the birds that flutter on the feeders of your backyard. This is my last one. It's also really rough and unedited. It's called Fuck You, Charlie. Sorry to anybody who's named Charlie. You told me you felt something special, but what you didn't tell me is that you were engaged. I'm sure you told her that she felt something special, that you felt something special too, but the only special feeling you felt was below your belt. You told me I had tiger eyes and curiosity killed the cat. but I felt no satisfaction. I died that night. I left a part of myself on that slouching couch in your living room. It wasn't my first rodeo, but this time the horse bucked me off. The sparkle in my tiger eyes was swallowed by the night. The spring in my step was replaced by a limp when I could finally gather enough self-respect to pull my clothes back on. I didn't know it wasn't my fault. I didn't want to jeopardize your future, even though your assault charges made a longer list than the number of times I gave you my consent.
Hey, keep it going for Slidell. Yeah. Thanks, Slidell. Awesome. Good to see you in the house tonight. Y'all keep in mind we do this every Wednesday, so make it a regular thing. You know, we're very fortunate to have this space where we can all get together and share our talents on a weekly basis. And man, we get a lot of talent in this town, and a lot of awesome folks that pass through town as well. So that's awesome. Anyway, we're gonna keep rolling along here because we still got plenty more talent coming at you. Up next on the mic, we have Ashley in the house. So y'all please give a big warm Kava bar welcome for Ashley. Give it up.
I think so. Hi guys.
Hey.